Hi guys, Super Cameraman here. Just recently, my best friend Iron Cameraman asked 14 questions of Mr. Boom. 4 of the 10 questions he provided me to give you all the details. Today you'll find out what happened to TV Scientist, when he was human, and if he's related to TV Woman, how Dafook feels about his own show, learn a little more about the secret agent, and finally, what new race we'll be seeing in episode 81. I'll tell you this and more, but before you start, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel with a bell, because unfortunately, most people watch my videos without subscribing. Thank you so much, and be sure to watch the video to the end so you don't miss the small details. And here we go. Here comes my first exclusive question, and it goes like this. Regarding episodes 80 and beyond, what makes them so epic? Large-scale battles, power reversals, unexpected plot twists, or something else? To which Dafook Boom replied,
lore moving significantly forward, some secrets getting revealed. I do prefer creating more personal and unique battles between individuals, rather than doing uneven they fight or walls on walls. That doesn't mean they're not big and epic.
As we realized from Dafook Boom's answer, we have guessed some of the secrets of the Skibidi toilet series, but as we can see, many more secrets are still unsolved. As we have realized, in Dafook's view, epic does not mean endless battles, but also reveals the plot, adding new characters and discovering old secrets that were previously unknown. For example, we may be revealed the meaning of the phrase that was on Cameraman's tablet in episode 66, because in the last interview, Dafook refused to answer this question, showing his famous twiddling finger. Also, according to him, in episode 81 there will be a new race, which he has already told more about. But I will talk about that in another video. Overall, from this answer, you can see why it takes so long for new episodes to come out. About future episodes, Dafook didn't tell us specifically, but of course we didn't stop there, and soon you will see more questions about future episodes. In addition to my 4 exclusive questions, I would also like to comment on some of Iron Cameraman's questions. For example, this one. What happened to TV Man the Scientist when he was human? Is he related to TV Woman? To which this answer was given.
Something bad happened? Yeah, they both have TVs instead of heads.
We're not interested in the first part of the answer, so let's focus on the second. What on earth could have happened to TV Scientist? Most likely, when still in human life, he made a terrible mistake, which he regrets to this day. The room he was in looked an awful lot like the control booth at a nuclear power plant, so it's possible that he used to work at a nuclear facility, and maybe he was assigned the role of chief test subject, but he couldn't handle it, so the test failed. It reminded me of a movie called The Mist. If anyone doesn't know, in that movie, the military was conducting some tests, and as a result, they accidentally opened a portal to another world from which various monsters began to appear, accompanied by a fog from which they couldn't go any further. But what was that all about? It is possible that TV Man the Scientist also opened a portal during the tests, but instead of monsters, Astro toilets appeared, and then through this portal, Astro started to exile there their allies who had done wrong, such as G-Man, Skibidi the Scientist, and many others, and it was because of them that Skibidi virus started, which ruined many human lives. Another version of events is that the TV Scientist was probably not working at the nuclear facility, but at Alpha Hills Laboratory, working for a secret agent. It's possible that he failed a mission just like in the first case, and then had to go into hiding, and this partially explains why he didn't want the cameramen to know about the location of his base, because the secret agent could watch absolutely any cameraman, and even the cameraman that was put on the elite TV man in episode 74 in an attempt to avenge the scientist for his transgression, but it's unlikely. Well, or there is a third option, the most plausible. It seems to me that this scientist worked in some laboratory in Asia, most likely in Japan, and they were preparing experiments in parallel with other scientists from Alpha Hills, namely the teleportation of objects through thick black smoke. As we can see, they succeeded, but the consequences of this experiment were terrible. My next question was, you said that the next epic episodes will start at 80. In that case, what can we expect from episodes 78 and 79? To which Dafook replied,
There won't be not fire or filler episode, but there's difference between fire and inferno for sure.
The next question. At the end of 77, there was a hint of interference with the secret agent. Does that mean he'll be going into action soon? Will he help Skibidi Toilets and the Alliance directly, or will he continue to do so from the shadows? To which there was a short answer.
He's always watching and acting every moment anything happens.
Thus, it is clear that the secret agent doesn't care about agents in normal times. However, when there is a battle looming, the secret agent immediately shows up, and if he can't show up himself, he sends his minions, Chair, Ficus, and Payphone. Chair even managed to help the cameramans as they retreated to an evacuation point, taking down several Astro toilets that the POV of the cameraman couldn't get into. The secret agent has been present in the series since episode 45 and only appears each time when there is a major battle nearby between two members of different races. For example, in episodes 45 and 47, he appeared when W-Man was fighting Speakerman Titan and G-Man respectively. In all other episodes, he also appeared and interacted with both his sidekicks, Red Cameraman and Gemini, as well as completely ordinary cameramen. Episodes 47 and 66 are prime examples of this. In episode 47, he approached the eliminated cameraman and took his cameraman for himself, and in 66, he simply gave cameraman a knife to destroy the toilet Skibidi. Also, his collaboration with G-Man is quite possible, as we've seen green spheres appear from his core, which many speculate are empowered by Dafook's energy. Also, remember about 4-part 77 episode, in which G-Man very strangely approached Astro Juggernaut as if teleporting. That's the kind of skill only a secret agent could give him. In case G-Man or any of the other Titans are fighting, at any rate there will be a secret agent to watch this battle. Now, let's remember the plight of Red Cameraman, who is currently under interrogation. Back in season 24, Dafook threatened him with death for not acting according to the plan. So if he starts giving Dafook away during the interrogation, he will be destroyed immediately so that no one will know about the secret of the secret agent and his plans for the future. And now let's talk about the most interesting question, to which we got a pretty big and detailed answer from Mr. Boom, and it concerns the scientists' TV-mans, specifically their base. The question is, have TV-mans teleported an entire base to another location? And how does this technology work? That's a pretty interesting question to answer. Dafook Boom answered it this way.
More like inside of the base. I grew up on Miyazaki films, and this particular technology was inspired by Howl's Castle Door entrance portal. There was 4 identically shells of bases underground in 4 different places across the Earth. Once TV men switched base location and teleported from Alaska, all Astros found underground is terrain and debris, nothing else.
Now let's get to the final question. It sounds like this. How do you feel about how far Skibidi Toilet has come? From Brainroth to something more cinematic and serious, to which we got a detailed answer with an explanation.
Skibidi Toilet surely changed, but let me be clear. Nobody called it brain rot until around 2024. It was simpler, denser, a bit like Dream Sequence. It was just different than it is now. But all feedback was positive, and majority of followers got hooked on it back then, not later. The conception of first dozen episodes are trash, it gets better only later, is wrong. Creating it wasn't as stressful and time-consuming, so I have much brighter feelings towards earlier moments of series as well. That being said, Skibidi Toilet has come a long way already, and its evolution has merely began.
What Dafook most likely meant by this answer is that despite the epicness and quality we have, the series will improve on and on right up until the very last episode, the quality of which will be off the charts. It's also clear that Dafook doesn't agree with the audience that all the old episodes before 60 are bad and uninteresting, and only the ones before it are interesting. Dafook even likes his old episodes because they used to come out in 5 to 7 days, and it was much easier to make them than the current ones, which can take almost a whole month to make. This is not all. Soon you will see some more very interesting questions, so do not forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell to not miss new videos. And if you have any interesting theory, then write about it in the comments. Also, you can write one question Dafook Boom, and if your question will get a lot of likes, next time I will ask about it from Mr. Boom. We have 8 more additional questions answered by Dafook Boom, but this part was taken apart by Iron Cameraman on his channel, so his video will appear on the screen and in the description below this video. I'm going to do my take on these other 8 questions and answers in the future, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my version of the analysis as well. I'm Super Cameraman. See you in the next videos. Bye, everyone.